Welcome to our viewers from all over the globe. We're at Stadium Arc de Triomphe in Bucharest, Romania, with the US Eagles set to play their second match of their fall tour. This is the 7th meeting of these two nations, with the United States leading 6-1 against Romania. John Mitchell's Chargers fell to the Maori All Blacks last weekend at Toyota Park 54-7. And the same weekend, Ireland beat the All Blacks for the first time in 111 years. We have 4 debutants on the squad, 250 caps among them, and this US starting lineup is stacked with a lot of Sevens Eagles set to make their debut today. They're ranked number 17, and Romania are ranked 16th. I'm Dallin Stanford, joined in commentary by former Super Rugby star Mark Stabina. This should be a very interesting tussle against these two great nations.
Should be indeed. Thank you very much, Dallin. What a pleasure to be here, commentating on such a big clash for the US team, especially. These two teams fairly evenly matched, particularly in terms of their rankings, 16th versus 17th. So we should be in for a cracker tonight. Really looking forward to it.
And the match this evening, as is customary, will be played for the Pershing Cup. You take a look at the Romanian lineup there, and it is named after General John Pershing, the only US general to be promoted during his lifetime. He received medals by the country of Romania and is considered a hero right here. Romania have had a great season so far in 2016. They're 7-1, including victories over the Argentina 15, and they're led by their big bolstery number 8, Stelian Burcha.
Romanian team, chock full of experience as well. Got the number 12, 93 caps for Ian Vlaicu. Look out for him, he'll be instrumental tonight, I'm sure.
Todd Clever leads out the United States Eagles, a record holder for him as well. Clever earns his 69th cap, and he made his debut way back in 2003. A lot of new faces for this team as well. Martin Josepho becomes the 500th Eagle, and what a prestigious night it is for him. Madison Hughes at 15 also makes his debut, the Eagle Sevens captain. Both those players fresh from Rio de Janeiro. Meanwhile, Romania, the last time they beat the United States was in 2014 here in Bucharest. They will be looking to cause another upset here in World Rugby's fixture. While the teams get ready, the United States have a match against Tonga next weekend in Spain. And we're going to go downstairs in just a few moments for both national anthems. Of course, a great rivalry between these two strong nations. That's referee Paul Williams. He'll be in charge of tonight's fixture as the crowd get ready. Looks like a packed house so far. And we're going to go downstairs in just a few seconds for the national anthems. shot there of the Pershing Cup. Both teams fired up for this clash right now. And of course, the crowd have come in to witness what will be another historical fixture here on home soil for Romania. Head coach John Mitchell said that he's changing the mindset of his team. Take a look at Paul Williams there. He's trying to get... It's not perceived as an invitational side, and the United States are striving for higher standards and more victories in that international jersey. And that's big. Andrew Dorotalo there grew up in Suva, Fiji. Went to Rio with the Sevens team. Expect a big game from the number 8. Played the Super Rugby with the Sunwolves. And in picture as well is Joe Taffetti from Pro Rugby, the San Diego Breakers. Most of these players playing overseas. That's Threaten Palamo playing now with Bristol for many years with teammate Taku Nguyen at Biarritz, France. So we're getting underway here. Romania will be kicking off from right to left on your screen, wearing their familiar yellow outfit. And it's that player there who becomes the most capped Romanian player in history with 94 caps, Florin Flyco. And he has scored 731 points, nicknamed the American for having a USA flag on his jersey at his first ever rugby training. And he will get us started here. We're underway. Match number 2 of the fall tour for the United States Eagles. It comes down. Knocked backwards. Blaine Scully goes in to collect. Lots of pressure on him. Big tackle from Johan van Heerden. And straight away the Romanian pack get involved.
Yes, Dallin. The Romanians making their presence felt straight off the bat. Just the start they would have wanted. They're fired up tonight.
Throwing in Eugen Kapatina, 23 caps. As the hooker, take a look at this last little bit there. Scully does well to collect the bouncing ball. And then, of course, the forwards start piling in. We expect to see a lot more of these heavies up front as they set their rolling maul. Romania, such a scrummaging powerhouse. As they take it towards the line.
Advantage for entry.
Ball is still available there. Forwards need to regroup for the USA. Clever there, tussling down at the breakdown.
Use it!
Looking for a few pick and goes. Opening up a bit of space for the forwards to do their work. Now they shifted across field to the back line. Oh, the ball's knocked on just in the process there as Madison Hughes comes in to make a tackle.
Yeah, referee just bringing it back. But nonetheless, it was good defense there. You see Palamo coming up.
Around the side.
As was Yosefo, putting the pressure on the Romanians, forced the error.
Number 4.
However, it'll come back to the original infringement, and Romania have the penalty.
They keep the pressure here on the USA, electing to go for 3 points early on. When points on offer, you must take them. This is Test match rugby.
Yes, Carlo, I can hear you.
Romanian side head coach from Wales, in fact, Lynn Howells. And then he's assisted by Scottish backs coach Rob Muffet. And then Romanian forwards coach Maru Stâncu. They'll be eager for their side to extend their record this season to 8-1.
Loco now just lining up the kick. Breeze is behind. So as he threw the blades of grass into the air.
A little bit of wind to speak of, swirling a little bit at the backs of the Romanians. Flyco. First played for Romania in 2006. His strike is a nice one, but it stays to the left-hand side of the uprights. So 0-0 the score. The United States will get a 22-meter dropout. Early pressure, early nerves on the kicking duties here of Flyco.
Far side.
So Will Holder will get us restarted. There's John Mitchell in the middle, head coach, formerly with the All Blacks. Also did a stint with England before they won the Rugby World Cup under Clive Woodward. Ball is kicked upfield. Difficult one to take. It swirls around. Madison Hughes' first touch is an excellent one. The fullback keeps the ball available. Bodies piling everywhere, and the USA come away with possession here.
Great early touch for Madison Hughes on debut tonight. That's how you want to start your first test match for your country. Nice and safe. He's not known for his height, so you can expect the Romanians to pepper him with some high kicks. See if they can get the height advantage over him, but on this occasion, he was rock solid.
Make it, Mark. Thank you.
So 10-minute mark, Joe Tafeti to feed. He started rugby to impress his girlfriend at Balmonshore, and it certainly worked because they're married now. Set piece move. Good angled attack here from McFarlane. Bowman comes in to try to clear out some at ruck time. But the big Romanians are on the way. Lazier was there. Now they try to hold up possession. They do superbly. Their captain leading the charge there, Burca.
Yeah, this is definitely what they're known for, the Romanians. So strong on their feet. It's compulsory to compete in wrestling in middle school in Romania. They're just so strong. Big forward pack. You take it into the rucks and in the contact situation. You need to get your body height low.
We spoke about that forward pack, and here they are right now. First scrum of the game. Romanian front row. 52 caps for Mihai Lazier. And then the other anchor on the other side, Alexandru Tarush. They're going to reset this. But up the middle as well, vastly experienced. Take a look there is Coach Howells. Been with this Romanian side for a while right now. He knows they'll be up against it tonight. But of course, playing a home match in Romania is always intimidating. A lot of fans cheering on their side. The Mighty Oaks, as they're known. So scrum feed coming in from Florin Suruju. 55 caps for the young scrum off, and that goes down again. It's a full-on penalty to Romania.
Yes, Romania just early ascendancy here. Set piece.
Thanks, mate.
Just collapsing there, the US. And you can expect the Romanian pack to be a handful at scrum time. They always are, as you mentioned before, Dallin. What a great kick, getting well deep into the US territory there.
That accuracy is what you need to get points on the board.
Front to you again.
And Florin Laiku, he has shown us just that. Danger time here for the United States. Only meters from their try line. Todd Clever is up in the front. Tafeti in the scrum off position. Adds a bit of size up front. They get that rolling maul set. In comes now hooker Capatina. He has it at the back. Maul shifting towards the poles. McFarlane has taken a player out there, but they go for the line.
Advantage.
Romania with advantage. There's space to the left-hand side. Van Heerden for the line. The big South African will score the first try in this game, and he's absolutely delighted. Johan van Heerden is over.
Wow, what an opening statement from Romania with the try. It came from the rolling maul from the line out. Started with a massive kick. We mentioned Laiku getting his team in the right part of the field. This was after the driving maul. Great decision from Van Heerden there. Throws the dummy. Blaine Scully trying to thwart the attack by coming through, possibly for an intercept. You'll see again, Scully just racing up. Misses completely, and Van Heerden uses his experience. Great skills for the big man, and a massive long arm as well. That also helps. Try time.
Van Heerden, 14 caps tonight. Joined this Romanian setup earlier in 2015. Played against Tonga in his first test match, and he has been superb for them at set piece. A handful in the loose as well. Big, strong Afrikaans farmer from Griqualand West. So conversion attempt here for Romania, up 5-0, and they've started this match superbly.
They have indeed, Dallin. You see a lot of their forwards, I mean, that's a big feature of their game as well, the driving mauls. A handful of their forwards playing in France. Laiku now lines up his second attempt at poles tonight.
Another good strike. This time the flags are raised. It's 7-0 Romania lead after 8 minutes against the United States.
Well, the US need to hit back now. You just see that kick. Lovely strike. Just splits the poles right through the middle.
Deep kickoff from Holder. Romania get a chance to look at their exit strategy. Put a nice high hanging kick up here. Goes quite far, in fact, and Scully puts it to the boot. Goes down the middle of the field, though, so an attacking opportunity here for Furku. He puts his kick in down towards Madison Hughes. This may go a bit too far. And Hughes, the second touch of his international career here in 15s with much less pressure.
That's right, Dallin. Nice composure from Hughes, just willing that ball into the in-goal area, taking his time.
10.
Massive kick from the 15, Furku. You mentioned the breeze behind the Romanians. You need to just take a little sting off those kicks.
Holder goes down the middle, gives attacking opportunities both sides for the Romanians. Put up another kick by Flaiku. Oh, this is a high hanging one, swirling in the wind. Hughes can't get this one. Bounces everywhere. Finally picked up from Big Lazar, and he throws it back in field. Excellent work here from Lukac. In support, Romania back on attack. Little box kick over the top. There's a race. This could be the second try of the game. He is over. Caroline Furku, in his 91st game for his country, scores try number 2.
What a quick hit back there. 2 from 2 Romania. And it all started with that kick down that we mentioned before. Madison Hughes safe under the first high ball, but the second one he was unable to pull it in. And you see, as a result of that, lovely little deft kick from the 9. Florin Surugiu, and that man, that 15, I suspect it was a little set move from the two of them. Good communication. Wins the race over Scully, pulls it in nicely. What a great try for Romania.
Yeah, the bounce of the ball has been all Romania this time. They're keeping it in the corners as well with tactical kicks. And all of a sudden, after 10.5 minutes, it's 12-0. The United States have hardly touched possession. And you got to feel they're a bit shell-shocked right now. As we take a look at that try scorer. Try number 30 for Furku. Conversion attempt from Flaiku. Taking his time on this one. Romania relishing the opportunity to play the United States. The kick goes wide, but they are leading handsomely at 12-0.
Certainly are. Flaiku unable to add the extras, just leaning back a little bit on that kick. Just pushing it out to the right. But what a great start, once again, from Romania. USA need to hit back immediately.
Will Holder this time has put a bit too much weight on that kick. It goes out on the full. So the Romanians will take possession in what we call an unforced error.
Absolutely, possibly a little shell-shocked right now, the US. Romania scoring 12 points in as many minutes. As we come back to the halfway, in the middle of the field for a scrum. It's a good attacking opportunity. Nice solid base will be set for their backs from the Romanian pack, I'm sure.
Take a look there at Clever on the left of your screen, wearing 7, McFarlane 8. Clever has been one of the most prolific rugby players for the United States. The first player to ever play Super Rugby. And then a stint in Japan as well, winning some championship titles there. Also in the United Kingdom recently, and now he's in Austin, Texas at the Hans organization and launching more professional rugby, which is very important in the USA to develop the players. Well, Chris Bowman will be tested up front again. Will Titi Lamasatelli, the youngest Eagle to be kept at 18 years of age, played in the Rugby World Cup in 2015. Better scrum this time from the front row forwards. In a rare time, you'll see the Romanians on their backs.
You can see Chris Bowman before, just doing the right thing, making sure he was set properly. Able to get a solid platform. Much better scrum, as you mentioned, Dallin, for the US. They're certainly up against it tonight.
Lamasatelli, you saw him in screen there. A player to watch for the 2019 Rugby World Cup. Also a wrestler, which will be much needed against this Romanian pack. A lot of grappling going on there. All right, Romania. No, the scrum collapses yet again. What this does do is soak up a bit of time here for the Romanians to enjoy their lead so far.
Listening. Hold our weight here. Boys, we need more height, okay?
Look at that
Bring it up.
Romanian front row. What a menacing pack.
Yeah, please come to me.
I certainly hate to be facing them. Well, hate to be in the front row in general, Dallin, but certainly against this motley crew here. Big, strong. I've played with some Romanians in my career, and they are tough customers.
Closest to our side here, we've got Lazar, and on the far side, Tarush.
Bind. Set.
So let's see if the scrum can be taken cleanly. It is coming down the Romanian side. At the back, picked up there by Captain Bushka, in fact, controlled with his foot. Clever's got to be careful for coming offside. They've detached from the scrum, so it's a penalty for Romania. Scrum woes continue for the United States.
Going around. Must stay straight.
You can see the Romanians just congratulating themselves.
Shot.
Just
Shot call.
continuing to pile on the pressure here, as
They're
they've
going
indicated.
backwards, they must still stay
They
straight.
want to try
okay?
for
They
another
can't
3
move.
points. Nearly 50 metres out. That's a difficult attempt.
Show me
Vlaicu
that picture.
isn't exactly on form with his kicks. Let's see what he can do here, and he can put his team further in front at 15 points to 0.
Well, I think he's going to try to prove us commentators wrong. Vlaicu lines this one up. So the United States, though, we haven't mentioned a lot of their names yet. We've got Bryce Campbell on debut in the centres. Had a great USA Selects tour to Argentina. In fact, it was Uruguay. And then Madison Hughes at 15. Been involved early on the bench. A couple more debutants as well for the USA. Meanwhile, it's Romania. Penalty attempt from near the halfway line. Vlaicu. Oh, he puts some good weight behind this one. It is over. Take that, he says Mark Stabina. And all of a sudden, Romania 15-0 ahead.
Well, that's the last time I doubt anyone on this pitch. Great kick. You can see Vlaicu there just taking his time, a little bit more time with that kick. A couple of deep breaths, lined it up really nicely. Certainly no problem with the distance, especially with this breeze.
Holder's kick is into the 22.
Six.
Returned
Stop.
with interest.
Stop.
Durotalo is back there helping out.
Yes.
Fluent in 3 languages.
Blue. Keep moving.
None of which is English, though. As Holder puts it up. Chases nicely, but a little breakout here for Romania. Get their big, hard-working
leave it.
forwards involved as well, and that is Marus, Antonescu. And now they take it up through Lukac. Defetti tries to get this one turned over. Loses his balance, though. Now stab through the boot. Little clever kick. Hughes is there. Read that superbly. Oh, great little sidestepping from Madison Hughes. Born in London, England. Now applying his trade in the American jersey. Formerly with Dartmouth as well as big threat in Palermo. Also one of the young stars capped at a very early age. It's a flat ball, then a hammering tackle there. Looks like Bowman got a haircut in that hit. And so Romania capitalize on this. Up the middle they go. The ball's been stolen by Newcap.
Knock on by 3 blue.
Savetta. In fact, Breakley was in there. But they're going to come back for Romanian possession.
You see that flat pass, any flatter, and it was forward.
Yeah.
Possibly that's what put the pressure on for Chris Bowman coming in.
On the side.
Romanian defence just solid, moving up quick. They're quick off the line. They like to put pressure on, force the errors, just as they've done there. But that USA attack all started with great little play from Madison Hughes, the debutant, coming through confidently. A little stab in behind. You see the Romanians testing the US defence and testing the back three constantly with high kicks, low kicks. So obviously that's part of their game plan tonight, but Madison Hughes up to the task.
Yes.
There he is. Madison Hughes turned 24 last month. Such a young up-and-coming player. And then captained the team in Rio de Janeiro
Keep going. Keep going,
Take a last look at this replay. Augsburger gets involved there, and
Right, thank you.
it is Nate Brakely. Rips that ball free. Very strong stuff from the man from the New York Athletic Club. Got his first cap in the ARC against Canada earlier this year.
And don't you love to see your scrum halves just getting stuck in like that, Dallin? Great hit from Augsburger on a guy nearly twice his size.
Well, Augsburger's an East Coast man. No nonsense scrum half. He does his talking in actions. The man from Old Blue of New York. Also with the Northeast Olympic Development Academy. I like the look of Augsburger here at number 9 as well. This scrum is going to reset yet again. Todd Clever is asking referee Williams
I'm looking at you two here. Listen, I'm looking at you two
about
here.
a potential
You need to
penalty against
straighten up.
Romania.
Come in this side. Let's go. Okay.
Todd did a bit of acting in Hollywood in his early years. Now he's based in San Diego. Romania up 15-0. Almost 20 minutes gone in this first half. We're here in Bucharest, Romania. This time a better shove
Use now.
from the Romanian side. Clever wants to get free. Laiku puts it to the boot, keeping the pressure down here in the United States territory. And it goes all the way through the back. So going to come back from where they kicked it. Just a bit too much foot on that one.
Yes, Dallin, it's the second time we've seen Romania just overcooking the kick a little bit. The first one was from the fullback, Catalin Furcu, this time. The number 12, Vlaicu. Both of them with equally big boots on them. You just need to take the sting off them a little bit. As now the US breathe a sigh of relief and they get a nice attacking opportunity for the first time in a while.
Let's see if Durtalo can get this at the back. Options, as you said, left and right. We've got Madison Hughes and Will Holder. Both can take it in the fly position. Scrum. Channeling in from the side, looked like it. Ball came out the tunnel, said referee, so they're going to reset.
Scrum.
Couple of pushes and shoves. McFarlane gets involved.
Ball came out the same channel. Scrum. Blue ball, it came out the same channel.
And as you said, all this scrum resetting, chewing up valuable time that the US want and need to get themselves back into this game and on the scoreboard.
You've got to feel they've got to get all their players, get a touch on the ball properly. Haven't seen Martin Yosefo yet. Mr. Olympia with the Denver Barbarians out of the University of Montana. One of the best players to come out of that area. Now Durtala does get it cleanly. They shift it across to Hughes. A little bit of space for the fullback. Scully comes back in field. Wayne Scully, one of the co-captains of this team. Just a wonderful character on and off. The US set a few rucks, spreading the field right now. It's Bowman up in midfield. He gets knocked backwards as half gap opens up for Augsburger. He needs support right now. Furcu has him. Brakely in there to play halfback, and Bowman yet again. He's really coming alive, the man playing rugby in Wellington, New Zealand. Offside play, gotta be. Advantage here. New cap, Savetta. Celebrated his 27th birthday last week. Wouldn't he love to get over the try line? As Durtalo smashes it up into the traffic. Turnover though. Romania have stopped a sure attack here from the USA and launching one of their own right now. Knock-on coming in as Scully goes in to collect this. And will just come back for a scrum feed to the United States.
The US just squandering a great attacking opportunity there. Much better play from the US. Playing very flat in attack as well. Putting pressure on the defense by putting pressure on themselves. It's been tough to handle the ball with such big hits coming in for the Romanians, but they held firm until just that turnover there moments before this play here. Luckily for the US, they didn't have the numbers. Romania had plenty, but they were just a little flat in attack, couldn't handle the pass. As the US now can regroup. Gain some confidence from their last little passage of play. Nate Augsburger just sniping around the ruck there. Great vision from him to get his team moving forward. He made about 10 metres there, which got them on the front foot. So he'll be looking to maybe do the same thing as the game progresses.
Yep, that's the angry Romanian pack getting ready. Mentioned Blaine Scully earlier, one of the co-captains, one of the most experienced backline players here for the USA. He is with the Cardiff Blues right now, formerly with the Leicester Tigers. 32 caps for the All-American from Cal, and that's Manu Samoa. Samu Manoa will love to take the field soon. He can certainly bring the shoulder as well. Bench is packed with some newer players, but then some veterans as well. Eric Fry is on the bench as well, called to cover the front row position. He's with the Newcastle Falcons. He'll look to earn his 41st cap later today. So Nate Orsberger, another attacking chance here for the USA.
Set. 9.
Lonnie Beale will be watching the scrum closely, the forwards coach for the Eagles. They get a loop around with Orsberger, and Holder shifts it wide. Palamo can move. Quick hands, and then finally makes its way to the outside, but the Romanians have infringed.
Offside.
Some fancy play there by the USA backline.
9.
Some looping moves,
Offside.
a couple of decoy runners as well. But the Romanians, they defended well. They shifted quickly and weren't too sucked in by all the different running angles coming in from the USA runners, and they were able to drift out and cover the US attack quite easily. Mason Hughes coming into the line, not with a lot of room. Shifted the ball on quickly for a bounce pass. But nonetheless, comes back to the original infringement, and the US yet again in a good attacking opportunity here, Dallin.
24-year-old Tafeti, born in American Samoa. He will throw. Earns his 8th cap tonight. And from Long Beach, California as well. Spent a lot of time there. Now they attack the line. Very flat again, as you mentioned. Campbell onto this, the debutant. Now Tafeti steaming on at real speed. And that ball has just knocked forward. Was looking promising there for the Eagles.
Well, that's unfortunate for Joe Taufete, and a little uncharacteristic as well. Such a skillful player for a hooker. Coming in, just bobbling the ball there. And again, just that flat attack playing right on the Romanian defence. Puts you under a lot of pressure. Your handling skills need to be up to par. Taufete there normally is. On this occasion, again, just another good attacking opportunity goes begging for the US.
15-0, 25 minutes gone. Slight injury on the ground as the Romanian staff get involved there.
Okay.
You mentioned such a good record for them so far in 2016. 7-1, including a win over the Argentinian 15 side. The Mighty Oaks rank 16th in the world. Competitions like this are so few and far between. The United States will move on to Spain next weekend and play Tonga, and that will be another very, very physical game. A couple of haymakers and a couple of high hits as well.
Last scrum, very good.
Absolutely,
and again.
Dallin, and this is just the game to warm up for a physical encounter like that. The Romanians not holding back.
Set.
Scrum midfield. Romania will look to clear their lines. Got some great kickers on their team. Ball spits free. They stab this one downfield. Not as far as they would have hoped. Actually, they do pick up good territory right near the halfway line. And so the US will now have to regroup.
Todd.
It's not a bad exit strategy from Romania there, just off the scrum. Blaiku was able to thread the ball and get it nearly up to the halfway line. The US still in Romania territory.
That line out wasn't straight from Tafeti, right at the back.
Option, Stello.
Another chance goes a begging.
Line out.
Masar Braki there, formerly with the Western Force from University of Cape Town, my neck of the woods in South Africa, now with the US Eagles, born in Los Angeles. Like to see if he gets a look later at this squad. John Mitchell has rotated some of his players around. It blooded a lot of new talent in the ARC competition earlier this year. An opportunity in the summer as well. Play Russia and Italy. So Romania back on attack. Take it to the midfield. Looking for Vlaiko to do some damage, and he's doing just that. Palamo brings him down. Then they get some of their big war horses in Lazier. He debuted in 2008. A real menace up front. Slow ball here for the big Romanian Oaks. Marus, Antonescu. Bowman with a good solid bit of defense. Now stab over the top. Scully takes this one beautifully. Holder on attack and then funneled into touch into the advertising boards. Big collision there. And a few handbags pulled out as well.
Just stand back. Just stand
Largy bargy here over the sideline. The Romanians trying to intimidate. They're full of confidence right now. 15-0 on the scoreboard. Throwing everything at the USA Eagles team. Once again, just Scully did so well to bring that ball in. Holder didn't have much opportunity at all. He was under pressure from the time he got the ball.
Listen. Use your head, please.
But yet again, Dallin just
Hey.
peppering
Six.
the US back three
Stay off him in
with
the air
little
too,
kicks
please.
in behind. It's an obvious tactic coming into this game. Try and turn the US defense around, but also make a tough night of it for the US back three.
The Romanians are
Scallo,
certainly
are you
doing
in
that.
or out? Thank you.
Capatina goes to the front. He's got Van Heerden with him.
Yes.
The rolling ball, inches forward. Vasily Rus,
No!
right near the 22. Romania up by those 15 points as Bowman comes in.
Fine.
Ball busts free. And just a knock-on creeping in there. The US doing a lot of defending in the end zone.
They are indeed. Lucky break there from the US. Romania once again looking strong. Piling through on the rucks there, and we just see a stitch tackle there from Breakley. Just dislodging the ball of the Romanian scrum half, Florin Suruju.
Go.
USA live to fight another day. Let's see if they can get out of their red zone.
Yep.
Yeah, Breakley, he was a standout at Dartmouth. And now with the New York Athletic Club, he won 2 CRC competitions. He teams up with debutant Nick Savetta today.
Mine!
Savetta was at Notre Dame, and he returns to the United Kingdom after today's match with the Newcastle Falcons.
9 off.
Durtalo has it at the back. Full of running is big. Andrew Durtalo, look at him go, looking like he's back on the Sevens World Series.
Advantage,
Ball goes
lock on.
to Romania, and they step through this bit of traffic. Excellent run down the touchline. Here they go, looking for the offload. Hughes tries to get in the way. And what a break it was from Catalin Fercu.
No!
The US looking to clear their lines right now, preventing what looked like another near try attempt as Osberger Kitts goes over the 22.
Oh, it was indeed. That was real danger territory. It was Durtalo who made a great break from the scrum and then just insisted on pushing the pass. It was a 50-50, if that, to Scully on the right-hand side. He was heavily marked. Ended up turning it over, and then so much room for that man there just to slice through, bring his team all the way back, nearly to 10 meters from the USA try line.
The pressure is mounting. Capatina knows that.
Stop.
Keep hammering away, and the line breaks will come. Good tackle, though, at the advantage line. Flyku, now they come the short side. Rustling through there. Seroju. Ball picked up mid-ruck. Still they hammer forward with Van Heerden. Now they go to that short side. In there as well is Tarush. Dropping the shoulder. Romania bringing the heat here. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Looking for their third try. They will get a penalty.
It's all Romania at the moment. I like how they're mixing up their play, Dallin. They're really showing they've got quite a few weapons in the armory.
No.
They've got the kicks in behind,
What are you
they've got
doing?
the rucking, they've got the mauling.
What are you doing?
Big forward pack, making some good yards on this USA team.
Got it? Okay.
And then they've actually got some quite skillful backs that are reaching the gain line nicely. A couple of breaks early before. This is a tough Romanian side. USA struggling a little bit right now.
Romania has a very rich history on the rugby field. I actually remember watching them 21 years ago at Newlands in Cape Town, South Africa. Rugby World Cup They played South Africa, who eventually won the competition and only lost 20 points to 8. The hallmark of their game was their forward pack.
Wait
And you
for
can
the
see
ball.
that's continued decades later as they look for another try. Clever is up front, trying to fool some of the folks there. And it's worked. It's not straight.
Not straight.
You've seen a couple of throws not straight tonight from both teams.
Todd.
Taufete struggling a little bit to find the back of the line
Line
out.
out.
I suspect
Line
with
out.
this
Not
breeze, it's causing a little bit of havoc in the hookers' minds.
Numbers.
But, yeah, just definitely on the Romanian side there.
Taufete needs to get it out this time. He finds Saveda. And then Holder's kick goes over the 22. No chance of a quick one, but they're still inside the 22.
Yes, Romania piling on all the pressure here yet again. So dangerous when you get into this part of the field. You can bet your bottom dollar they're going to use this forward pack to full advantage.
Right, you saw the Eagles squad on the sideline there. Cam Dolan with his twin brother next to him. And now Romania, very flat ball, and Blaiku gets the offload superbly away to his outside centre. Jack Umanga earns his 4th cap today. Comes from a strong rugby playing family with Tana Umanga in the family. The cut-out pass is a good one. Romania search for the line. Nothing Scully can do. Looks like they're over here. Fiorel Lukac celebrates what could be his 9th try for his country. And Romania put another one over.
Wow, Romania, look at that crowd going wild, as they should. You see, this is the last part of the play. Numbers out to the left for Romania. Scully had a lot to do. Dug the shoulder in. That's a tough tackle for him to make on a guy that probably has 20 or 30 pounds on him. Gets in with the right shoulder, drives, but the damage was done. You see here, big Lukac. Very, very tough to stop from that position there. Just awaiting now, though. The referee has called for TMO's consultation on this. We just cast our minds back a couple of phases before, which led to that position there for the Romanians. Vlaicu, such a big man, and remember, 93 caps under his belt. This is his 94th. He's been testing the channel of Holder all night with some relative success. In that case, got his team well over the advantage line, which put them on the front foot, and then just numbers to burn back on the left-hand side.
And Williams just making sure, referee Williams, of this grounding here as his pink rugby cleats. Were they on the line? No, they're in. Ooh, very close. That's why they're having a few looks at this. Try or no try?
Just wait. Yes. Yes. Just confirming I may award the try. Thank you.
And it is a try indeed, Dallin. Try to Romania. That's 20 points to 0. TMO thinks that the big man, Lukac, kept the whole body in play despite the best efforts of Blaine Scully.
And Romania, as we said, their forwards have worked superbly all night so far in this first half. Their backs have added some clever interplay. And of course, it's the boot of Flaiku that has certainly helped his side with their wins at their backs. 6 minutes to go in the first half. They're up by 20 points. And this Romanian side is not to be underestimated. Play very tough competition locally. Flaiku should be a good contender for Movember. Another big strike. The kick just stays to the left-hand side. So it's Romania that keep the scoreboard ticking against the United States.
Yeah, the United States very shell-shocked right now, probably wondering what's going on.
Very difficult to get the ball back. As you see, Rose puts this kick downfield. Jody Rose, nice kick.
I need you to stop.
Well back there. Durtala wants to go quickly, but they come flying up. Very frustrated looking big number 8 there.
You see Dallin just with 20 points on the scoreboard. I have to say, I feel like Romania's a little bit more clinical tonight. That's the difference between the two teams. Taking their opportunities when they get them, more so than the US team.
Yep, Tafeti, this group is only assembled just before the Maori All Black game last weekend. They will get better as the tour gets on, one would hope. And now this kick, bit of a nothing kick that.
Fair challenge.
Scully does his best to collect, but you've got to feel they've got to keep ball in hand, especially down but 3 tries.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. The tactic was to maybe put it high and force a 50-50, perhaps get the ball back. But if the US can just keep the ball in hand and run through the phases, Romania tends to be an ill-disciplined team. They can get frustrated if you keep the ball away from them.
And we said how many 7 stars they've got. The creativity is there, the speed is at hand, and Osberger gets this one away. And Hughes standing at first receiver. They take it to the advantage line to the USA. Durtalo is in there as well. They've got all the playmakers, and that's one of them right now. Holder tries to dummy his way through, threatens the line. That's what you want from a fly-off. I want to see Martin Yosefa with more ball in hand.
Leave him.
500th US Eagle as Osberger goes quickly. Surely they were not 10 meters. Referee says play on. And now the stab through. This is actually a good kick. It keeps Romania under pressure, a few meters from their own try line.
Yeah, great execution there from Holder. Spotted the gap, putting his team deep into Romanian territory. Can't help but thinking, as we mentioned before, you just want to keep the ball in hand. Kind of went against that philosophy, but nonetheless, he's piled the pressure right onto Romania now with such a well-weighted kick.
So the home side need to be accurate here in their line-out. Hotly contested there by Breakley.
5.
And the box kick into touch. Now gives an opportunity to the USA as this first half winds down.
Thank you.
So once again, you just see the fruits of Holder's efforts before with that kick. As you said, Darren, putting the pressure on Romania at the right end of the field, and now they've come up with the ball. Fantastic attacking opportunity here for the US. They need to do something with it and get themselves on the scoreboard.
Tafeti goes to the back. This time his throw is a good one. Lamasatella is in there as well. Now they drive forward a few extra meters. Savetta. Ball spits free though for Osberger to clean up. And then knocked on. Referee says went backwards, but Romania have taken this ball and kicked it downfield as Bowman charges it. Romania find themselves under a little bit of pressure right now. Their captain, Burca, does very well and well supported also from Antonescu.
Held up.
It's going to come the way for the USA though. Find that attacking lines are very flat. You mentioned earlier, Mark, and it's so tough to get go-forward ball when you're knocking it on.
Absolutely. With a team like Romania that defends up in your face like that with massive hits, you might just want to take a step back. Well, I'm all for putting pressure on the defense by playing close to it. It's very hard to change angle if you slice through right on the defensive line, but things are just a little loose for the moment. Go back to that line out in the drive from the US. Need to tighten things up a little, and as you mentioned, they've come together pretty late. That could be a feature of that. It takes time to force combinations, even when you do driving balls like that, just to tighten things up. The ball spat out the back, and then it was just a bit of bobble I find, but they come up with the ball now. Another attacking opportunity.
Yeah, head coach John Mitchell, so experienced, was with the All Blacks 2001 and 2003, the youngest ever head coach there. Also with England under Clive Woodward when they won the World Cup. So his charges continue. Nice little loop around there. Better stuff from the US. They come wide though, and just into touch. Got a feel though as well. Maybe you switch perhaps to bring that back in field. Scully is a talented player, but he needs room to operate.
Yeah, well, the play might have looked nice and fancy, bamboozling, but didn't bamboozle Romania at all. Runners coming in there, ineffective. Good defense, you've got to give the credit to Romania. Just covered that really well. Plain Scully got the ball with no room to move at all.
Time back
off. It all came from just an ineffective dummy runner in close.
HIA. Okay.
It might have looked nice, but the Romanians were not falling for any of it, Dallin.
Strong defense from them. Kept the US scoreless so far. We're now to the last little bit of the first half. Referee Williams just checking the watch, making sure no more off-field incidents as Romania replaced one of their players.
Yeah, we're waiting. We're waiting. We're just waiting for a substitution. Just a second.
So there is time for one more play.
No, in the last play.
And coming onto the field right now is Stefan Shannon, earning his 7th cap. Had his debut earlier this year. Romania go to the front. The drive has worked superbly, and then they just put it out. And that will bring us to halftime here at Bucharest, Romania, as the home side have scored 3 tries and they lead the United States by 20 points to 0. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to bring you the second half coming up very soon. It's Romania 20, the USA 0.